Hi, I'm Waverly, a member of the Papyrus AI research team at the UC Irvine Digital Learning Lab. In this video, I will review some best practices for human-driven generative AI use that we are learning through our research. First, some basics about what generative AI is. Generative AI tools like ChatGPT and Papyrus AI are large language models built on prediction and language. They don't think, and they don't have a sense of what is true or accurate. Rather, they just predict what text is likely to come next. What this means is that generative AI will often make things up just to keep you chatting, and its output may reflect the real biases embedded in its training data. These features are important to keep in mind as they impact the way you prompt the AI in your interactions. They also require you to evaluate the AI output for biases and corroborate any inaccuracies that may appear. Now that we've discussed the basics, let's talk about some best practices for interacting with AI. We describe this process as human-driven generative AI use to emphasize the importance of the human at the center of interactions with generative AI. Remember, you are the author of your ideas and work, and you are in control of this process of interacting with the AI. The first step in this process is to think first. Before you start interacting with AI, think first about what you want to write and what you want to get out of the AI output. This step will help make sure that you are approaching the AI with a clear sense of what you want to do with your writing and how the AI can aid in your purpose. When you turn the task over to AI, you are likely to continue down the path AI selects. We know from psychology that once people start to believe something, it is extremely hard for them to change course. We also know that people form stronger beliefs from those that are confident and appear knowledgeable. The persuasiveness of AI output is likely to increase as the text output becomes even more fluent and accurate. Building the habit of thinking first will support human agency when using AI. The second step in this process is to prompt the AI to get the output you want. The best prompt you can use is the one that gets you there, hence good enough prompting. Let's talk about some specific prompting techniques. One technique is to provide the AI context for your writing. So what do you know that the AI doesn't but might find useful? If you're writing for a class assignment, this might include assignment requirements, the course subject and level, anything that's class specific that you would know but the AI wouldn't. Your level of knowledge and interests are also really helpful to consider to tailor the AI output, and they're important to consider in any writing that you do. Another technique is to assign the AI a persona to take on during your interaction. By doing this, you can tell the AI a lot about the type of tone, complexity, and language level to use in the AI output without needing to write out all those details yourself. This can be a great way of brainstorming your writing for different audiences or genres. You might also give the AI a specific goal for the conversation. Assigning a goal can shape the interaction and further help tailor the AI output. Similarly, providing the AI with additional details about what the AI should know or what you're looking for, such as a specific topic you're interested in or how the output should be structured, can also make the output more personalized to your writing needs. Here's an example of how these different techniques can be used in one prompt. In this prompt, we're looking to get some help with brainstorming ideas for a paper. First, we tell the AI to take on the role of a kind, helpful tutor, and we tell it how it should perform in the interaction, which is to help brainstorm ideas and give advice. Then we give it some additional context, such as the level of student we are and the details about the writing assignment. Finally, we might give it some additional details of what we're looking for from this interaction. So maybe we want 5 ideas, and maybe we want these ideas to be based on the information we give the AI about the class subject as well as the assignment details. Using these prompting techniques can help you with getting the most helpful output from your interaction with the AI. Ultimately, though, the best prompt is that which gets you the output you want and is supportive for your writing. So if you're stuck, try just telling the AI what it is that you want in whatever words come to mind. The next step in human-driven generative AI use is to be the boss of your interaction. What this means is that you are the one leading and controlling the conversation with the AI. Remember, the AI doesn't have feelings. You should tell the AI to clarify things, tell it when it's wrong, tell it how to expand or constrain its response to be more precise, tell it to do whatever will help you get what you want from the AI output. If you want to try pushing back on the AI, these sentence starters may be helpful in trying that out. The fourth step in the process is to corroborate and interrogate the AI output. Remember, large language models can be inaccurate and reflect biases. As the boss of the interaction, you are the one responsible for corroborating the accuracy and potential biases in the output. So make sure that you're always checking for original sources and triangulating across multiple sources. This is an important step even when you're not using generative AI. You should also pay attention to your class and institution policies to guide how you use and cite the AI. Be transparent about your use and ask about AI guidelines early on. Every teacher and institution may be different, so it's good to stay on top of what constitutes appropriate and ethical use. The last step in the process is to reflect on your interaction with the AI. Take a moment to consider what worked or what didn't work in your interaction. Did you like using the AI in this way, or did you find it unhelpful? How comfortable did you feel using AI and why? Through careful reflection throughout your AI interactions, you can learn a lot about what works for you and more effectively take ownership of your writing process. One final point to keep in mind as you interact with the AI. As the author, it's your responsibility to check the output for accuracy and biases and, ultimately, make decisions about what to implement, if at all. Remember also that the best way to keep stuff private is to not put it into the AI, so keep your sensitive information secure. If you want to learn more about generative AI, such as how large language models work, as well as tips for creating prompts and pushing back on AI, you can take a look at our introductory curriculum hosted on our website, genaied.org. On the website, you can also get some information about our research and other developed materials for Papyrus AI. I hope that this video was helpful for learning about how you can use generative AI effectively and in a human-centered way. Thank you for watching.